Morning all. Me and Sooz, well, I didn't sleep too well. I think Suzie slept a bit better than me, but we were up a few times in the night. And she's just given me the Too Faced lip injection to try on my lips. Oh my God. I mean, they're even going red, but they are swelling up. I might have to wipe it off. Suzie just told me to clarify that it's not an actual injection, it's the lip gloss that tingles and plumps your lips up. And she's like, oh, you've got to try it if you've not tried it. I mean, I think they're definitely getting bigger. But they're definitely burning. Well, that was an epic fail. Susie's devastated. I've had a big weird allergic reaction to the lip gloss. My whole face has gone red and blown up, so I'm going to nip out and get some antihistamines. Her boyfriend is howling at me, but Susie's so upset. She said she forgot that my skin was so much more sensitive than hers. Let's go and get some antihistamines and see if we can bring this down. Hello, Mummy, you okay? So I come quick and see you, so you can see my red face.
What?
Suzie gave me the lip plumping injection, the injection lip plump, and it's giving me an allergic reaction.
Oh.
So I'm going to go to a pharmacy and get some antihistamines.
Darling.
I love you so much.
Parcel in hatch.
Oh, that's just a note that was left on the door. I love you so much, Mummy.
I love you, darling.
Crisis averted. I've had some antihistamines and we are back to normal. I just wanted to give an update on Suzie. Her morphine patches have been upped, I think, from what they were on. So her pain is getting a little bit easier to manage, but it's making her a little bit spaced out. So I opened a can of, I was sat on the end of the bed with her last night, watching telly, and she'd fallen asleep, so I left her. And I opened a can of pop next to her, and the sound of the ring pull woke her up, and she sat up and she looked at me and she went, and I went, oh, I'm sorry, Suzie, darling, you go back to sleep. And she went back to sleep. She didn't remember any of that. So, I mean, that could have just been that she was half asleep. But then when she woke up later on, she went, oh. And I said, what? I said, what's the matter? And she said, I've just had a full-on conversation with you, but no words were coming out of my mouth. No sound was coming out. My mouth was moving, but no sound was coming out. And I said, oh, I didn't see you because you had your cover pulled over up to your neck, and I sat at the end of the bed. So I didn't know whether that was happening or not. And she went, yeah, my mouth was moving, but no sound was coming out. And then she said maybe it's the morphine making her a bit weird. But yeah, you know, as long as she's in the least amount of discomfort as she can be, then going a little bit spaced out is fine with me. But I know a lot of you asking, you know, is she on palliative care? Has she got a good nurse and care team? She has. It's funny that, isn't it? Before you're dying, nobody wants to know, and then afterwards they all start running. But she's on a huge cocktail of painkillers and drugs and blood stoppers and laxatives, lots of things. But I think with the discomfort in the bottom of her bowels, I think that's more, it must be more of like a pressure pain or trapped wind pain, which sometimes the drugs, they're just not touching it. She still doesn't want to go into the hospice just yet. I keep trying to persuade her, like I say, even for just one night, and I'll be by her side the whole time. I will never leave her. Just so she can experience, you know, having a bath. I said you can have a bath every every 4 hours or something, whenever you want, and I'll buy you loads of Lush bath bombs, and you can just soak in each glittery, beautiful, bubbly hot bath. But she's at home with Jason and the puppy, and that's, like she said, she didn't want to die at home, but she feels comfortable there now, and I can only do what she wants to do. She's an intelligent woman. She knows exactly what the hospice can offer, and she doesn't want to go in, so I can't make her. She will when she's ready, she will give me the nod, and she will tell me what she wants to do. You know, had a kebab with Jason last night, and Suzie wasn't hungry. She didn't have anything to eat, and we chatted about stuff, and I told him I'm stepping up here, and I'll be there to look after him and everybody. Suzie said, she said in the hospital, she said, I don't have to worry about my sister, because she's going to be the one that steps up and looks after everybody, and I will. And I hope you all can see that. I will. That's my job now. So yeah, anyway, I've got my antihistamines. I feel great. I look terribly pale. Oh, hello. I lost you. I'm a bit tired, but that's all right. I feel all right. I think what I'm going to do is nip home to see my babies and my husband. Maybe catch a film with him. Suzie said she's going to try and keep on her pain meds, and she wants to do that hand casting with me as well. It's extremely hard to be able to do that because we've got to stay still. And with her trying, you know, she needs to go up and down to the toilet, or the pain, she needs to move. That's going to be hard to keep still, but I've got faith that we will get it done, and we can film it for you to watch, and we can make the most beautiful little memory of us holding hands together. Fingers crossed it'll work. But yeah, I'm rambling on. I will see if there's anything else that's interesting for you to look at later. I don't know what I'm saying. I love you all. See you in a bit. I've just got home, catching up with Ash, my husband, and all my little furry babies. And I forgot to tell you how amazing my sister is. Her little company, Cialia Sculpts, on Instagram, she gained quite a following because she's the most creative person, and she makes the most magical little worlds that I want you all to see. So I'm going to put a little picture montage up of all of her, of some of her creations that she's done over the last couple of years, and you'll be blown away. You'll be taken away to a magical little world. There might be a couple of little houses in there, or characters that you are familiar with as well. So let me know if you spot any. Have a look at this.